Hello. Today we're going to be looking at some of the functionality that's available in the Utility Service Portal. So when you first get to the Utility Service Portal, you're going to be prompted to log in. Your credentials should have been supplied by a member of our team. Once we sign in, we get a high-level overview of all of the pertinent data across our testing programs. So we can see pending orders, order completes, and any relevant alerts that have come in recently. We can also see a summary of the alerts that we have in the system by clicking on the notification bell. This gives us a preview of the most recent alerts that have come in. We can view more alerts by selecting View All. And alerts are categorized in a couple of ways. There's informative alerts, warning alerts, and critical alerts, where informative alerts give updates such as package status tracking updates, and critical alerts are more program specific, such as if lead exceeds a certain threshold in one of the samples. We can filter our alerts by selecting each of these tabs here. So we can view all critical alerts by selecting this, and then we can view all informative alerts by selecting this tab. Moving on, we also have the ability to view all of the facilities associated with our organization. We can see a listing of facilities, and then we can also click into a facility to view more information about it. Similarly, we can view a high-level overview of the status of our orders, a listing of all the orders that we have in the system, their status, as well as more specific detail about each of the orders, such as their status, documentation available on the order, and results associated with the order. We can also see individual sample data from across our orders, with results indicated in the results column. We can also download results into an Excel format for further analysis. Another feature of the portal is the ability to view and manage users from across the system. So here we can see all of the users associated with our organization, and when we click view their account, we can see account level information about that user. We can also manage our own settings, such as first name, last name, email address associated with our account, and our password. Finally, we can view a summary of our testing programs on the activity dashboard. And an activity is characterized as some collection of samples collected as part of a group or a process of sampling, such as a summer sampling compliance event for LCR testing. So at the top, we see high-level statistics about our sampling program, and as we go down, we get more specific into things like individualized lead results, distribution of our lead results across different samples, and similarly, we see the same data for copper as well. Below that, we can view and download all of the documents associated with our sampling effort, including hard copy result reports. And finally, we can see each individualized result across our sampling activity. And at the bottom, we can also see the status of all of the packages and their tracking status for all packages associated with an activity. So we could come in here and see how many are out being sampled, how many are still waiting for shipment, and how many have been received back at the lab for analysis.